Hello, lads and lasses. Welcome to the Just Lounging podcast. We are Just Lounging. Today, I am your host, Bun, and here on the Just Lounging podcast, we have Luke, we have other Luke, and we have Ben. So, hello, lads.
Hello.
We'll let the lounging begin. So, interesting stuff's happened over the recent weeks.
Indeed.
Mainly being our camping trip, which was an interesting experience.
It was.
It was
Does anyone want
horrendous.
to start off with that?
Well,
No, you just bored me.
it was good fun. Again, it was a learning. It was a learning curve. We have learned a lot from the
A
trip.
learning curve.
I learned nothing.
I learned
mean-
I hate camping. I never want to go again.
So, this was Luke's first time camping.
Yes,
Yeah,
How was it? How was it? First time camping, Luke?
it sucked. I'm never going again. No,
Man, you had
not
fun,
of you
you
guys
had
at
fun.
least.
Oh,
I
was
did
it
not.
us? Was it just us?
It was a
yes,
laugh.
yes.
It was a laugh.
It
though.
was.
I feel like
It was pretty funny. But
I mean, next time if we do go camping again, we kind of have to do it
on an
at a
actual
camping
campsite,
spot.
Yeah.
Because then we can
Yeah,
actually go
instead of
do
in the
stuff.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
so we don't always
Yeah.
get done for
Which is-
trespassing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
That was good fun. Tell us about your great convincing, Luke.
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
so this place we're camping at, yeah. Well, we found it about a month before we actually decided to go camping. We've been doing a bit of research, finding out whether it's like council owned, public, all that. Find out if we can actually go. Well, we settled on the idea that is public land, so we would be allowed to go. So, but it turns out, after that month of research, well, once we got there, we were met with a very nice fellow named Steve, who
Steve
kind of
Wonderbro,
yeah
absolute G.
he kind of just tried to shoo us off, but me and my amazing communication skills, I convinced him to let us stay. I'm not going to go into what I said, but it worked.
And
So-
I'm so proud of you, Luke. You've come such a
Thank
long
you.
way.
I'm very proud of
yeah.
myself too.
But I mean, it was
And-
it was good fun, you know. And Steve, our guardian angel, he watched over us.
He did.
He did.
I felt safe. I felt safe with him there.
I
I mean,
didn't.
Steve was such a he led such a cool life.
Hmm.
He lived on a boat
Yeah,
in
but
the middle of a farm.
Well, why are we talking
Just-
past tense? He's still alive,
just
right?
with his wife. He was chilling.
It's cool. It's a really cool
Yeah.
life. It's
Mm.
cool.
Yeah, he was
Awesome.
chilling.
It was.
However, I do think that you might have a different view on the camping trip, Luke, given the fact that you did arrive a day after.
I did arrive. Yes.
And we had the nightmare of getting down to the camping spot, which was an entire saga, which was myself, Luke in the green glasses, and Ben beneath him painting. That was pretty interesting because, you know, we kind of overpacked, lads, being realistically. Like, being
Definitely.
realistic.
Way too
We
much.
had so much stuff.
We didn't
the
need
amount
half
of
the
water.
stuff. Well, we didn't even
Yeah.
have enough water in the end, though, did we?
Yeah, it's a fair point, but it was heavy.
But we were
And
near a pump.
we
so
had-
we
Yeah,
had
we
water.
didn't know that at the time, though.
Yeah. We went down. Took us about 3 hours to get there, mainly because, one, we didn't know where we were going. Two,
Oh,
we had a lot of
no,
stuff. And
well-
three, we had to take it in like multiple-ish trips. It was horrible.
It's not like we didn't know where we were going. We knew where we were going. We had a set
We
path.
just didn't know
Well-
it was fenced off.
Yeah, it was fenced off because it was a nature reserve. So we had to end up jumping through a cattle
Jumping
field.
sand.
Yeah, jumping through a cattle
Hmm.
field and just camping in there.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It was.
Guys also decided to camp on a spider nest,
Oh yeah.
which was
Oh yeah, that was lovely.
Peak. brilliant idea.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. After a while, the spiders stopped coming, so I think we.
Mm.
Like,
We just scared them off. Yeah.
The two lovebirds,
I think it was-
Vern and
Me
Ben.
and Ben were kind of
They
going
slept
for the
together.
entire time. Because we had like a 2-layer tent. We had our mansion tent here. It was
So you guys had a mansion.
lovely.
Then there was Luke.
So
We had,
we-
like, a little
His
bonfire.
tent
Yeah,
was
we had a
literally about that size. It was
fit me and my bags.
barely.
It was an
it was-
illusion. You could literally fit so many people in there.
It was comfy as well. It was cozy. Don't diss my tent. My tent was nice.
It looked
Yeah.
tiny, but it was big inside.
Alright,
TARDIS tent.
yes. Let's
Yeah,
talk
man.
about the first day. What happened on the first day? So we went the horrendous effort of trying to actually get there. 3 hours in almost 40-degree heat.
That was so bad.
I think we used up most of our water then.
Yeah, I realised halfway on the way down that I forgot to put sun cream on as well.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Yeah. Well, once we got there again,
I was very chuffed.
the good fellow Steve. The worst thing happened on the way up. We-
Happened. I forgot.
all our meat spoiled because Rowan
Oh yeah.
forgot to bring a cooler because he's a little leak.
Or
Now we
anything
had
to
a
cook.
cooler.
Yeah.
No, you
The
didn't
cooler
bring
block.
anything to refrigerate the meat. I had the cooler, but you didn't bring any refrigeration.
Bro, the cooler block wouldn't have worked anywhere.
Oh, it would have helped. It would have slowed it down.
But it would have helped, but we still wouldn't have been in time. It adds like an extra half an hour. We still
So
wouldn't have been in time,
yeah,
unfortunately.
but because of all our meat spoiled, the first night all we had to eat was a plate of rice, Uncle Ben's rice.
It was very
Nah, that
tasty.
rice-
It was alright. It was pretty good.
It was
But-
tasty.
It was very
tasty.
nice.
Mine was awful. I had an awful experience with food generally in the camp.
You did.
It's like
you did.
all of my
Yeah.
stuff just either broke, didn't taste of anything. Like my Uncle Ben's rice, they didn't put the flavour in it. Like it was bland. It said smoky
brilliant.
BBQ. It was just bland rice that was orange. It didn't taste of anything, mine. So that was
Mine was
You
interesting.
very
had,
nice.
Spicy Mexican like me.
Oh yeah, Ben's
Mine was very
Oh, I wanted that
delicious.
smoky BBQ.
Yeah, what else happened on
Mine
the
was
first day?
just mine was very delicious.
We found a dead rabbit
you know-
scattered
did-
across the camp.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you? I didn't know this. You
What's
just found a
this?
dead rabbit.
How did you not know?
Oh, yeah.
that?
But we were
rabbit,
literally
dead
talking about it the whole trip. You know, all that rabbit
Oh, the
stuff.
rabbit.
Yeah, the rabbit
my
hole.
bad, my bad, my bad.
And then
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
oh,
it's
my
got,
bad.
like,
10 minutes
rabbit
later,
and a bit of
we
tufts
realised,
of fur.
yeah, there was just tufts of fur everywhere. Rabbit fur. So
Yeah.
I wasn't there on day one, I can tell you that much. So it happened over time.
it was there on day one. It was.
Was
It
it?
was probably,
Yes.
it's probably that fox that we heard.
Yeah.
All that
Yeah.
rustling was that fox munch on a rabbit.
First night.
Probably.
Yeah, first night. That
Yeah.
was
It's quite. It's
That's actually
cozy.
alright, you know.
I did a top. I gave him top coat. What do you guys think?
awesome. But yeah,
Brilliant.
Nice bottle there.
Fresh. Mhm.
first night, I ended up sleeping with Luke. Other Luke.
Mhm.
And
It was cozy though.
it was
The
cozy.
Luke below me, for context, the one with half of him in the phone, that one.
It was comfy. However,
You had like
I woke up at 4 a.m. Really needed to go to the toilet, and then I was just sat there on my mattress, just sat on the side of it, trying to wake Luke up for 2 hours because I couldn't get out of the tent without like trumping over him, and I didn't want to
You
just
should've
do
just,
that and
like-
waking him up.
You should have shaken me.
Well, I
That's
did.
why-
I did at one
that's what I
point.
told him. He was like, "Oh no, I didn't want to wake him up," even though he spent 2 hours trying to wake you
Well,
up.
yeah,
It
because
made no sense.
compared to Luke, I get really groggy if someone wakes me up when I'm having a nice nap.
exactly.
No, I
So-
agree. But like, if Luke needed me out, I would
Mate.
have been like, oh, fine.
Those were the worst 2 hours of my life. That's not even just. No. But
Am I
Was it on that note where you saw the suspicious thing that Luke was doing, or was that the night
yeah.
after?
Oh yeah. So.
I do some
Oh,
work
wow.
in my sleep, guys. I can't help it.
So.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
awake. You were wide awake when you did that.
That's why
Right,
I'm
so-
like,
lads-
staring at Luke in the eyes.
Yeah, just like
Right. I'm going to tell them the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, halfway through trying to wake him up, he went completely silent for about 10 minutes. I was just staring at him for the 10 minutes, and then like, he's just laying down. His knees are like, you know, up a bit, you know. And then
I didn't have much room, so I had to like.
and it's just completely. And then I hear rustling, and then I look over to him, and I'll just see his hands just above his knees, you know, just going like. But it was going high. That was going like a good. That was probably a good like 20 inches high. It went up. Like that's not even a joke.
I mean, what can I
It was the
say,
exact
guys?
same length, size,
Yeah, but bro,
as a
that could-
Pringles can.
but I was so scared that he was just awake having a wank, and not knowing I was awake. So I was just and like, laying down just like that, just completely still, just staring in shock. And
No. Luke, I fully well know. I was staring right at you. I knew exactly what I was doing. Just for you,
Oh.
Luke. I was hoping you'd join me.
I was so I did at one point.
I was
but
inviting you.
I was so scared. That's not even a joke.
I do
But-
some weird stuff in my sleep, apparently.
Yeah.
In a previous sleepover, apparently, it wasn't you guys, I don't think, but apparently I was caught licking my hands just in my sleep. Just. I was doing that.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I know.
Mate,
Yeah,
like,
so
there's
it-
different
When he was
personalities
doing
when you
those
take you over in sleep.
suspicious movements, right? He was Dark Soul parrying in his sleep.
Yeah, I was.
He was getting the arm
Training,
movements,
bro.
you know, like douche blocking
Yeah.
all the shiz.
Mm.
Oh yeah, as a pro Dark Souls player, the Dark Souls player of the group, I must say.
Nah,
You know,
I'm the
I
Dark
gotta,
Souls
gotta
player
get
of the
my
group. What are you
practice
on
in while I
about?
sleep.
I've literally I've speedrun platinumed every Dark Souls game there is. So easy.
You have. I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
swear
actually
you
the main
used
Dark Souls player here,
invincibility on
actually.
Dark Souls.
Hey.
Actually, no,
hey.
Luke, you hacked the game and somehow still died.
But,
Did he actually?
but I turned on the invincibility
I
hat.
didn't
He gave himself
He turned on an
invincibility.
He couldn't die, and he still died.
How does that even happen?
I
What do
don't
you have to
know.
do?
I
I
think
don't
I
remember. It's Luke. It's just Luke being Luke.
Yeah, I was streaming it. I was streaming it in voice call on Discord with Luke.
With me,
Yeah.
He just died. He was like, "Oh, Luke," and he like added this invincibility mod on, and then he died. Oh man,
Oh.
good times.
And
Yeah,
like, back to camp
Yeah.
with your camp. That in your tent there was a lot of mental stuff going on. To be fair, like in our tent, like me and Ben, it was kind of chill. Like there was the part where you three went out and I guarded the campsite whilst you lot went out and saw the scary white bin in the fields and
Ooh.
moved.
Turns out
And
it
then
was
when
a
you
log.
come back-
Be a log.
Which turned out
Yeah, it
wasn't
turned
a
out
bin;
to
it
be
was
a
a
log.
log the entire time. I mean,
And then
That
they
was,
came back.
that was so scary. I pooed a little. We'll talk about
Oh,
poos
wow.
later as well.
well,
Oh, yeah.
we could also talk about the second.
Hilarious.
We could also talk about the second night outing, which was good. It was a good laugh. It was good fun.
Yeah. That was very funny.
That was brilliant,
And
I love that.
terrifying for Ben.
Terrifying
And then
Ben.
those three came
Oh.
back to the camp at like
I'm convinced
11.
that
Mhm.
Luke underneath Rowan is a skin stealer now. If you meet him in real
Wow.
life, don't stay 10 meters away from him. He might steal you.
I'll eat
Right.
you, bro. I'll
He
I'll
will.
take your skin, give it to my like babies or whatever.
I'm not gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna eat your ass. I'm an ass eater too, so I don't mind.
Gotta
The
cut that bit
morning
out.
it was actually the
Mhm.
morning was really funny because I remember I woke up, Luke was asleep, and I was trying to like open because I needed to piss so badly. I was trying
Tell
to
me about
quietly.
it.
I was doing it in increments, opening the 10, and then I did one. I looked over, and I just saw Luke. I was like, "Oh, morning, Luke."
Bloody meerkat, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, morning, Luke," and he was like, "You don't know what I just been through, man."
Then, right, let's like go and continue on with his story.
But yeah, before the morning and when we went to bed, I remember those three, they came back to the campsite and Ben was like bellowing how loud he was talking. And then when they got right outside my tent, he was flashing his lighting or something, and he's like, "Hang on, guys." He started whispering. He's like, "Hang on, guys. Let's try and jump scare Rowan." After he'd just been like loud as a giant all the way over, and I was like, "Yeah, very stealthy there, man." He was like, "Oh, for God's sake." And yeah, anyway,
Man.
you lot like carried on
Oh,
talking
shoot.
while I was sleeping, and then I remember because I was tired at that point, and I was like, ICBA to go out, so I just kind of slept. Well, pretended to sleep, and I was kind of like sat in the tent, and then Ben came in, and he kept on like fiddling with my nose.
Oh yeah,
And it was really
we
weird.
were on a video
I
call.
remember that.
Yeah.
I was basically.
I was on a call and I was pinching his nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben was on a video call with me and Luke, and we were just watching Ben. Just
Tickle his nose.
yeah.
Whip, whip, whip.
I gave it a little pinch, gave it a little kiss, and tucked
Yeah.
it back in.
Yeah.
But I was like, I cannot be bothered, so I just like let it happen.
Which is fair.
When I first
I-
went into the tent,
I would let it happen.
Rowan looked like a body bag. And it was so scary. He looked terrifying.
Because I'd like put myself inside my sleeping bag and like zipped it all the way around, so I was literally like inside it.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't open.
Oh my god, speaking of terrifying that night, when we were out in our night out, like our night adventure, we took the best picture of Ben.
Oh, I might be.
still haven't seen the picture.
Wait,
You haven't-
I
So
sent it to
funny.
you. I sent. I might be.
It's so funny.
Wait. I might be able to get it up on stream on the.
No,
thing
just,
real quick.
it's cool. Just edit it in.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
there.
edit that in for you lot.
Yeah. Anyway, it's so funny. I was looking at it the other day. And I never actually had a good close-up look at it, and it's so terrifying. It's so
It looks
good.
like some shit from Outlast.
But
It actually does.
it's gonna be like a perfectly nice picture as well of Ben standing in front of the moon, and then
I know.
we were taking
No, 'cause
it.
That was the funniest part. Because when we stood there, it was like, oh, it's a nice picture of Ben. He's with this beautiful, like nearly full moon. It was really, really pretty. And then we looked at the photos that Luke had taken inside the tent. It was brilliant.
Oh, inside our tent, me and Luke getting shirtless, taking photos.
Oh, we were getting sure. We were
Yes.
making out, bro.
We were.
Mm.
Oh, let it.
Wait,
I don't know if I can show those photos on this actually. I don't know if I'm able to show those photos on the hit this, can I? Probably
I mean,
not.
We'll see.
Okay.
Probably not, mate. I remember.
Maybe.
Well, I'll just do a quick flash forward to when I took the photo because it's relevant to what we're speaking about.
Mm.
I remember it was like off the power lines at night after the cow incident, which we'll talk about later. And then
Oh.
That was
walking
so
back.
scary.
Oh yeah.
and I found a photo of the night sky. All the stars were really bright. I had my camera,
Mm.
so I went to take a photo, and it was going to be really good because it looked on the camera. It looked really good.
It did look
Took the
really
photo,
nice.
Checked it. Literally pitch black when it
Yeah,
came back on.
It literally,
It
just the
was-
whole thing was
you could
pitch
not see
black.
anything.
It was so
Like,
funny.
I like somehow like put the lens into like the abyss or something as I took the photo. Like there was emptiness. There was nothing there. Yeah, that was a brilliant photo.
Oh.
That's pretty
Right,
good.
yeah. First day was that was the worst.
Mm.
Honestly.
The first day wasn't because I had also just some context. I had been camping for the 3 days before this time,
Yeah, so we went camping for a
So-
whole week.
so I got camping a whole week, and so when like I got set up, I sat down, and I immediately was like, "This is the worst I've ever felt. I'm gonna like die." So
You
yeah,
thought you were gonna go home early.
so I felt so ill during that. I didn't want to go home though, because it would have been a thing of I would have woken up the next morning and been fine. So I stuck it out. I tried sleeping, but Luke and Ben. This is the first part, because Ben was like, Luke was talking really loud, and Ben was like, "Shh, Luke's trying to sleep," and you said it really loudly. You said it louder than you said it louder when how Luke was speaking. Yeah, I didn't get
Well,
any
I
sleep.
louder than Luke when I told him to shut up.
Yeah,
I'm not louder. I just got bassy voice.
yeah. But it was good laugh. We had s'mores that night. That was nice.
Yeah, you didn't eat any. You couldn't, but
I didn't
No,
eat
no,
any.
he
I
did
couldn't
eat
eat
some. I
any.
made him some.
I ate like half of
I
one.
Yeah,
was going to have 2, but then I ended up having 1.5 because half of my s'more just fell off.
Oh yeah, it fell into the hole, didn't it?
yeah.
That
Yeah,
was so
into the
funny.
foxhole. I was so
Rabbit
depressed.
hole.
Man. Like, I was like, yo, I
Happened
was
to me as
expecting-
well. I made a little onion. Can you remember?
So yeah,
when
no. So Ben dropped a marshmallow into the hole, and it stayed there the entire trip, and it turned into this like weird, like melding of like a weird shape, and it turned into like a mushroom thing.
Mm.
Created its own fungus.
Right, a little stick.
Because
sticking out of it as well.
what happened is the marshmallow didn't slide off. The stick burned so much it came off.
Well, yeah, because that was the thing. We had to use a gas stove to cook these s'mores because we thought it wasn't. No, we didn't need to make a fire. It was really hot. So yeah, that was fun.
What else
it was
happened on the first
first-
day?
First day wasn't amazing, but the second day,
Second day was
I
pretty good.
loved the second
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
I loved the second day.
second day was alright.
Yeah, second
So-
day was
what-
alright. I think the last one was better though.
So what did we
in my
do
opinion.
second day?
Oh god.
Second day, what did
Oh.
we
We
do?
had
I
the
mean, I
belt.
went on a few walks.
We didn't have BLTs. We had belts because we had eggs with them. I had to teach Luke, the one above me, to
Not
cook
the
an
one
egg.
above you.
because he's a sheltered twat.
The one to the left. I know.
Yeah,
No.
we're sorry if like.
I cooked an egg
We're
myself.
sorry if all of our directions to which person we're on about is different because it's all
Yeah.
different for each of us. So yeah,
It's fine.
Mm.
We'll just go with it. It's fine. First episode, we're
yeah,
learning.
It's fine, lads. It's fine.
We'll learn later on. First episode's never that good, man. It happens.
It's like a learning curve.
It's a learn. There we
like
go.
a
It's like a
camping
camping trip. Yeah.
I remember
Um,
what we did on the second day.
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah,
Luke in the green glasses, and Ben, the one painting. We all went to
yes.
near town, near village. Went on a quick We went on a little outing because we want to get food and we wanted meat really because the old stuff was spoiled. So we went in.
Yeah, because you.
Had about it wouldn't last anywhere. Fella. We went in, and it took us about an hour and a half to get there. Got to the cost cutter, which is like the only shop there. On the way there, we saw Sutton Corny tyres with like the cheapest fuel.
bro, it
Imagine.
It was
You need to get
150.
that.
It was 150 a litre. It was so cheap.
Hmm.
Honestly. It was
Send it to
amazing.
our families, like,
Yeah.
get down it.
So yeah, you lot what?
Because-
Also, we met a very peculiar lady.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
she
yeah.
was a
When we
bit.
first saw her, she was standing like a gold hoarder from Sea of
Yeah,
Thieves. She was like,
I think she might have been a prostitute.
oh
Oh,
crap! yeah.
I'll have to blur that out in the.
Same thing, really.
So tell me about this trip because I obviously wasn't there.
We saw a lot of
Yeah, you were being
minis.
a carpenter.
You
Yeah, I got
regained your
punched a
illness
lot.
for a minute, didn't you?
Yeah, but
Yes.
me and Ben made a pact that we just punch run.
That's
So yeah, he was
That was
very
funny.
happy at the end. Once we got to a shop,
Oh, the bacon that we saw.
oh,
We saw
wait, first,
Bacon, this colour.
it
was
was
green and grey.
It was green.
lad.
What on earth?
It
that
looked,
pig
it
had?
looked like a
It-
cartoon.
the
It was,
shot-
it was
the-
in date as well, which was the scary bit. It was
Yeah.
in date, but it was green.
The shop did not live up to our expectations. We thought it was gonna be like a pretty big shop, like a Sainsbury's or
We thought it
something.
was going to be like a big old Sainsbury's.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be like Pound Stretcher. Turns out it was literally just a corner shop, and
Yeah.
we were so disappointed. We thought it was just someone's house at first. We thought it was just
Did
some
you
random.
not think to check when I said you guys need to go to Costcutter?
Yeah, I know what a Costco is because back up
So-
north where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know
And
Costcutters.
they're not big. And
They're corner
I was
shops.
confused when they thought it was like. I was confused when they thought it was going to be like Sainsbury's size.
I mean, Luke,
Especially
Luke, I
given
thought
we
you.
looked it on the map and it was a
I
tiny
say, Luke, I
house.
thought you checked. I thought you checked
On
Google
the
Maps. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I forgot.
Man. But yeah, no, my time by myself at camp was actually like really nice. I just chilled out, put on some music, and I just sat there and I just like took it in. It was really nice.
My time at camp alone, at 9 o'clock at night. That was really nice.
Yeah, actually, every time we've been like by ourselves has been really nice. Because I remember when you and Ben went off to go fishing, and me and Rowan, we were kind of just chilling in our tents. That was when I fell asleep that one time, and that was the night. That was the most comfy I'd ever been in my life. It was so nice.
Bro, I've just got a comforting aura around me.
Yeah, you do. No, seriously, it looks like
I just dispel comfort.
I don't take naps unless I'm like dying of tiredness. I fell asleep because I was so relaxed. It was the sun was on us just right. It was beautiful, bro. It was It was very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
And what else did we do that night? Oh, yeah,
there
we
was a
cooked
cows,
all the
but
stuff.
yeah, we cooked all the stuff. But we also
Oh,
had
we get
ravioli.
cows,
We had
yeah.
ravioli.
Oh,
Oh, man.
ravioli.
Oh,
Ravioli.
the
I was
raviolis.
saga of getting it open.
Bro,
I like ravioli. Yeah, getting it open, getting the ravioli open. This was Luke's genius right here.
my hands still ache from it. Like that's
So
not
we
even a
didn't
joke.
have. We didn't. We had a bunch of cans of ravioli.
Yeah.
And we couldn't open them
Because-
we were idiots. and
Yeah,
didn't think to
because
bring a can
Rowan didn't bring a can opener like we asked him to.
I literally told you lads 3 days before.
No,
I
you
won't
did
be able
not.
to use it. I told Ben at least. I
Anyway,
told him in the call. I was like, yeah, mate, my mum's gonna use it. I won't be able to bring one.
Mm.
And then he's like,
Sorry.
oh, what are you doing, mate?
so I thought it'd be easy. We just get a knife. We just cut it and then just like easy peasy. The knife would not go in.
The knife is so blunt.
The knife was so blunt.
Yeah, your knife was mine was
Because
mine was cheap.
someone,
Go for it.
Mr. Luke, and below Rowan, was hacking wood with little Stanley knives.
Hey, shut
Well, yeah,
up.
because I was
Stanley
building
knife.
cool stuff. It was good
Okay.
You
fun.
didn't even build anything in the end because you felt ill again. You hacked it
I
for
know.
like 5 minutes and then sat down.
I know.
So to open these
I'll bring
cans.
in this cheesecake, look.
So we had a little multi tool, and it didn't have a can opener, but it had a bottle opener and pliers.
Bottle opener.
So I just had the can, and I'll just use the bottle opener, just like hook it on the bottom and just dig into it. And I had to do that about 30 times each on one can, and then I had to get the pliers and like ply it open on each of them, and it hurt my hands so much, even with gloves. It was not nice.
No, it was not an idea. Because we googled how to do it with a spoon,
Yeah.
and it did not work. Because you had to get
Yeah,
this
they must have like
super strength. So we did it. So we checked the Googs, and it said have a spoon and just like rub it really hard on the top for a while, and then stab it in. You would pry off.
yeah.
We were there for ages, and both me and Ben, we had to
It was like a
tag
minute.
team this. Yeah, but we were using all our force. We were so tired after that 1 minute.
It was more than 1 minute. It was about 10 minutes.
Actually, no, it was a few minutes. Yeah, but anyway, we were doing it for a while. That's the Google lied to us, which is really upsetting.
But it was
However,
every single tutorial, we went through like 5.
yeah, also all of them were the same. We thought we'd like at least get multiple things, but yeah, no. Anyway, wasn't fun.
Yeah,
but
they must
Luke,
have like serrated spoons.
I came to the rescue. Super Luke.
Luke came to the rescue.
Yeah.
He found a way
And
to
then-
do
A
it.
few times. You were on point on this trip, you know.
So Luke was the goat for this trip. Cool guy. And yeah, we got all of them open after a while.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, we'd been there for so long. Oh yeah, the pizza situation.
Oh my god. Oh, we can make this into the
I was sat in
poos.
my tent and I could hear you.
Yeah, we can link this in.
I don't remember who suggested this. It was probably me.
Yeah, it was me and
It was
you.
you, yeah.
Yeah, it was me and you together.
Because I was like,
No way. Luke Sutton Taylor suggested pizza.
No,
from
it was
Domino's.
Luke. It was Luke.
Wasn't it?
No, it was actually Luke. Luke was like, it'd
Yeah.
be fun if we got Domino's. How cool would that be? I was like, I don't want Domino's. Character arc right there. And
That's a first.
Anyway, so we were like, oh, well, actually, it would be a good idea if we like ordered food. Why not? We're able to do it with the power of technology these days. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, we're
And
not.
we were there for like an hour.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
about an hour. Yeah,
And
about
then
an
they
hour.
roped me into this.
And we roped you into this because you had the credit
I didn't
card.
even want it because it was shitty Caprinos and Caprinos dog shite.
Pizza was pizza, mate. Pizza was pizza.
And-
Anyway, we were
and
there
then,
for ages. We like tried every delivery app on Earth, and we got to one. We're like, oh my god, we're gonna do it. And then Ben didn't know his stuff for his credit card, so we had to.
No,
we had to
no,
scrap
it wasn't
the
that.
whole
I
lot.
knew the stuff. It asked for like verification from the app, but it never notified me there was a verification. I even checked and there was nothing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then at this point,
Anyway,
Odell went. Sorry, Luke. And he went off to have a shit,
Oh.
and he found my shit.
we'll talk about
which
that.
was
We'll talk about that later.
gigantic.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
talk about that
talk about that later.
It was so funny though because
Yeah,
we were trying to figure it out. I was just
later.
like, I've done it at this point, and we just saw little messages, a little text above my phone saying, "Holy, oh my god, Ben, is this your shit? It's gigantic."
The amount of stuff I'm
And
gonna
we'll
have to
get
bleep
that,
out.
we'll
Oh
get to that,
my.
we'll get to that.
And I remember when they were ordering the pizza, they kept on trying to use the same code over and over again. They were checking
Yeah.
everything. They were
So
using
we got this
literally
code.
every single thing you grab.
Yeah, so we got this code when we opened the app, and we were like, "Oh,
It did
£10
work.
off,"
But
and it worked. But so we ordered the thing, we added the code, £10 off. And then as we were paying for it, the card situation with Ben happened. So we'd actually used that code, thus couldn't. But then nothing was bought, so we couldn't use that code. Upsetting times.
The only
Anyway,
thing is,
Yeah.
no one used Deliveroo. It's too complicated, and you can't use.
It's
cash.
not
Don't use
compliment-
Deliveroo, then.
it's not complicated. You're just stupid. Yeah.
anyway,
No,
we-
halfway through this, I was just talking to the lads. I was like, lads, I really need this shit. Where do I go? And then they just told me to go off into a forest.
We'll talk about the poops now.
Yeah, so they just told me to go off into a forest, and I
So
found one.
Me and Ben,
Yeah,
me and Ben before this had already gone, previously, so we knew what we were doing. We're experts. We were experts at this.
Yeah, we are veterans there.
I mean, I
Nah,
had
but I was
already pooped in the
before-
forest once before. Anyway,
No, that was the first for me. And let me tell you,
first.
is horrific.
that's probably one of the.
Because someone forgot the shovel, Mr. Man.
Yeah, we
Anyway.
forgot to bring
Mate,
a shovel
it's
too.
literally the size of Luke. I'm not bringing it.
It happens. Anyway, so I'd gone the first day. I'd gone the first day. Ben had gone the second day, and he came back to us. He's like, guys, I just took a really huge poop, and we didn't believe
No,
him.
I never said the size.
How did you not say? Okay.
No,
Anyway.
you said it was massive.
As me and
No,
Ben
that
were
was
all,
you.
as
No,
as
that
me
was
and
you.
Ben were ordering the pizza, we get this text from Luke saying, "Oh my God, I have found it! I found the Holy Grail."
No, Jen, this isn't even a joke. It was about that long, and it was like good that width. That's not even a joke.
It was fully.
But-
you know,
Nah. Cause but I thought it was a tree root at first. I thought it was one of the roots. It was mad.
Oh yeah, you were saying that, weren't you?
So that was fun. And then later on, I think on the second day, Ben was like, "Come on, kids, let's go on an adventure. Let's go find my poop."
Yeah, this is
And-
after,
we all
this is
went on
after
a-
we
an adventure.
failed the order. So I was like, come on, and Rowan. At
Oh,
this
yeah,
point, Rowan was
yeah.
like, I want to go find this.
Yeah, morale
Yeah,
was
'cause
low,
I
so we
tried
thought
to
we'd go
find it.
find it.
And it shriveled up at that point, so it was really
Well, I
small.
couldn't see.
It was like it went to that like it literally looked like this.
But
Oh, yeah,
no.
this is when-
It's because of
This
all
is
the
when we had
flies.
Revelation.
And we turned to the left and we saw a massive white thing. And it was where Luke above me shat, but he didn't decide to hide it or like cover it up.
No. So nah.
You were a grofty fellow.
So I was on the top of like a ditch, so I was going, and I was on top just pooing, and they all just rolled down to the bottom, and I couldn't find them. So I was yeah exactly. They just dropped to the bottom of the ditch out in the bush, so I couldn't find them. So I just tossed the tissue down next to the tree like Ben did. So
It happens. I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
guys
I covered
went.
mine up.
I covered mine up so much I couldn't see anything. It was gone from my landscape.
I had 2 revelations at this point as well. The first one, when we got there, is that I realised my peeing spot was literally like 30 centimetres away from Ben's like mega poop. And I was like dangerously close. Like, if
I don't know why you
like,
just didn't join us in the actual area. We had a little piss spot.
the communal one. I won't go.
Okay, we had multiple piss spots. With the communal one, I had my one, which is pretty close to camp, and Rowan's one was pretty far away. My
You
one,
had a communal one too?
I had
Yeah,
my
yeah,
own one.
bush spray.
I had a bush spray.
yeah, do you not? We would literally pass it every day and be like, "Yo, that's a piss bush."
I'd pass it and I'd be like, "That's my piss bush, Ben. Look at it."
Oh no, I don't remember this.
And the thing is,
second revelation.
because where I was, Steve could 100% see me,
He could.
and it would have been my first time. Actually, it would have been my only time seeing Steve. He had noticed me because I never actually met Steve. And so the first time that Steve would have noticed me would be me pissing on his bush. What was your second revelation? What was your second revelation?
The second revelation is when we got back to camp and we went to the little carpeting spot, which was like a little few trees.
Yeah, we had like a little forest area. It's quite nice. It's very cozy.
Yeah, and we were just talking about the poos and stuff. And then Ben went off on a rant, and we're like, oh yeah. Then we somehow, I don't know why, we just went on to like the average amount of times a human poos a week. And I was like, yeah, it's probably about 3.
I forgot about this. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Ben comes out to say, but nah, mate, it's like 3 a day. I do 3 a day, big ones as well.
So we all are different.
And then we look it
I
up,
said once.
and it's 3 a
I
day.
said you poop. I said you poop once a day. Ben said that he poops 3 times a day. You said like
I
3
eat a
times
lot,
a week.
okay?
I said like
guys
have-
what 1 time every 3 weeks.
Yeah, you were terrible.
Get that picked up, mate.
And then
You
we
should
look
get
it
that
up,
checked
and
up,
it is
Ben.
3 times a week.
Yeah,
Oh, crap.
instead
then
of the
we
usual
go to bed.
21 a week, Ben.
Yeah, and then we work the maths out. And doing 21 big ones as well. This ain't your average stuff. This is
No,
like
they're
this
like
is like
that
mega.
big at least.
This is like prime. It's like alpha poo lads. And he's doing 21 of them a week.
Ben is the peak man.
Like the U bend in his toilet is screaming. Oh,
I'm not the only one. It's all my family's like that.
Anyway,
it's just a free
Maybe it's just like a family thing.
genetic.
It's a genetic problem.
Well,
Passed out
let's
from
not get
generation
into
to
that.
generation.
Let's not get into that. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. Want to know anything more about Ben's family? Oh God.
So we gave up on the pizzas. So we thought we'd just get the ravioli. That was when Luke struck genius. And I mean, I don't know about you guys. I love that ravioli because we had been
It
waiting
was
for
amazing.
so long.
That ravioli was
was
some of the
so
best
amazing.
I've ever had. It was
No,
so
we
nice.
waited-
No,
it was.
you
It was.
You know the phenomenon where you get so hungry that you could literally eat
Yeah.
shit and it tastes nice.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
must
That's
have
what
been
we
for
had.
you, but it was disgusting for me.
No,
It was
yeah,
so
for
nice.
me as well, it was mid.
I really enjoyed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It was like really good.
There's a little bit of like super sharp metal in Luke's that I forgot to take out. That I just fell in. So
It also wasn't 100% cooked, but that happens.
yeah, but
um,
Ben forgot
yeah.
to cook it completely.
No, it's alright, but no, it was
And
on me
then-
because I said that we
Yeah.
should stop there. Anyway,
Yeah, good for
it was tasty.
Yeah.
I was happy.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, it was good for me. And then after that, after we'd all ate, I think it was after or it was before, me and Luke in the green glasses, we went fishing. I just little like
Oh, yeah.
bay that was near, on the Thames. And we were fishing, yeah. And
Oh,
was it then
God.
that we heard
Yes,
the
yeah.
sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
you
But-
told me this
Was
in
it- is this
passing
day
remark.
one?
Like, we were
Day
just
2.
fishing. Like, casting it out, reeling in and whatever. Trying to get some little fish. And then, from the other side of the Thames, just down, after the bend, bro, the screams, like, they were a screamer. It was bad.
They were.
Like,
Ve-
we were
ve-
just sat there,
For
peacefully
context,
fishing.
for
They're being
context,
complete-
They were.
It was louder than Ben.
It was.
So for context, these guys were
pretty
fishing,
loud.
and then as they were happily fishing, they heard a couple having sex on the other side of the.
I
the river.
don't think they were, considering they were about like 12 to 15. It's like a group of 12 to 15-year-olds. So
They
Yeah,
must have been looking
I've
about.
heard,
but
I
it
heard this
was.
story. I heard this story
loud.
differently from Rowan.
oh,
No, I fully thought it was though. Because I swear those
Because Rowan
kids
came back to
and
camp. Rowan came back to camp. And he was like, "Yo, Luke, we were fishing, and we had the people having sex."
I mean, I thought it was because I swear
Yeah,
the
you were-
kids went the other way.
you
like
said
they
in a
went up instead of
funny
down.
northern accent. They were robot again.
Anyway,
Yeah, mate, we heard all of that.
it's fun.
he's frozen.
But yeah, no, that
Look at
was.
the moles so far,
yeah,
so they can
Ben's-
bang in.
What?
Fucking
Can you
good,
say
man.
that again, Ben? You froze on the whole bit before the little
The
thing
monster.
you made.
Oh, I was just saying, look how well I've done.
No, before that.
You're on
Nice
about
looking beholder.
from northern accent, from the northern accent part. Go on.
Oh yeah, you said they were raw dogging, but you said it in a funny
Yeah.
northern accent. Can you repeat yourself?
Unfortunately, mate, I cannot within.
Please
the
do.
house.
I can't be
That
asked to edit all this out.
It's fair, but anyway,
Yeah.
that was an interesting experience. We had quite the interesting trip.
We did.
So let's think of the timeline. Then after that, we went back to camp. We chilled out for a bit, and then we decided. So we were like, "Yo, Luke, do you want to stay at camp?" And me, Rowan, and Ben, we went off to our nightly adventure.
Oh no, this is because he was tired and we destroyed his tent. So
Oh
he just ran off.
yeah. Luke was tired. Yeah, we
Oh
actually
yeah,
destroyed
those
his tent.
two stories tend. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, no, bro, it literally fell down on me. It fell down on
We
me.
pulled a tent. I thought you just pulled out a
We
tent.
were shaking it, and all of the poles kind of flew upwards.
Yeah, it
Did
literally
I
fell
thought
down
you
on
pulled
me.
out your bags.
That's what that noise was. It was the
What,
poles.
what,
retracted.
while I was laying down, they came over to my tent and just started completely kicking it and all that.
We were shaking it because we thought
We
fucking.
didn't kick it. No, we just shaped it.
We didn't kick it. We were just shaking it. No, because what we had done was Ben was talking to you, so I thought you were talking like you. I thought that you had thought it was just Ben, and then I thought I would come around and we both shake it really hard. It'd be funny.
I thought I was talking to you. I thought I was talking
No,
to
you
you.
weren't
and
doing
it-
Ben.
I
No,
thought, I thought
I
it
never
was,
spoke to him. I never spoke to him.
yeah.
Oh no, it's the other way around. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, okay.
Um,
Oh, that's what I thought. Oh.
okay. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that was.
This is
good
while
laugh.
I went off to pee as well. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming Ben was wearing his funny hat combo because he had like a 100 like like just your normal like cap that like blocks the
Yeah.
sun, and then above that he had his fez on, and it's the
that blocks the
it's the
sun.
funniest combination.
It
Well,
was.
yeah, the
That's what
fez
I
blocks the
was
sun. You gotta.
You got.
And he was wearing that while shaking a blue tent. Can you imagine? Ben, fez and the cap just shaking
That's
a tent.
what
while
you
the-
got to do. That's what you got to do when you're camping.
glasses around it inside. Oh, that was funny.
Anyway.
I just came back. Oh, it was so funny.
So we left.
Oh,
We left
wow.
Luke. We said cheerio to Luke. And we went off into. It wasn't dark at this point. We had kind of anticipated that it would go dark in a few minutes. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, not
few
like
hours.
2 hours.
So we walked the entire way back to where we had been dropped off for the camping trip, which is a good 20-minute walk at least. And
Yeah.
and the sun the sunset was a ways off. It was going to be a while. So we sat down. Ben took his flip flop off, put it on the ground, and he put up a Moist Critical video. Sat it on the flip flop. We just watched a Moist Critical video for an hour.
Just sat in a
Yeah.
field. Just
Sat in the middle of a
relaxed,
field.
sat in a
Yeah.
field
So the middle field in the
with a
cold
fez on,
with a
shirtless,
Yeah.
with a fed on
watching
shirt. Yeah,
Moist Critical on a
watching
flip-flop.
Moist Critical on a flip flop.
And then
I
I
must
decided
say-
to come
And it was a
down.
really depressing video as well.
It was the most
It was
depressing
about
video on
the
earth.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
then
it
I.
was- Yeah, so this was a while in. So we were getting to the end of the video and it's actually going dark at this point. And Luke was texting us like, "Guys, where are you?" Um, and
I could have sworn
and
one
then
of you
we-
were walking around my tent at that time. Someone
No,
was.
no, we were just-
It was scary.
you got to us, and we just looked at you like hi, and we just got back to watching the video. We just didn't care. We were invested, and we finished the video. We had a nice chat,
Yeah.
and then I'll let someone else explain this because I was doing something else. And then we stood up. We realized it was dark, and we had to walk back to camp with a single flashlight.
Because we were trying to get it like a horror feel. And pretty much, from my perspective, it was Luke, as in non-green glasses, needed a pee, so he went and had a pee. And
Yeah, he stayed behind.
Me, green glasses Luke, and Ben, we started walking down, and it was kind of like in a trio, like that kind of formation.
Yeah, wait.
And we're walking down the dark path
Yeah.
with a tiny flashlight. We could not see anything, and then Ben kept on going about on about how scared he was of like demons and stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
Wait. I mentioned to you lads. I saw cows coming down when I came down, and then a minute after Ben's like, "Oh, lads, this is really scary." We hear so much rustling in the bush, and then we just hear like really deep pitch like. And then
we hear like a bunch galloping, and it's really, really loud. And it's getting closer, and we're down like it's like.
I'm a slow guy, right?
trees.
But that's the fastest I've ever run in my life. I booked it. I thought I was
So I was fine. I'd finished pissing, and so I was walking up, and I was going to try and scare you guys because it'll be funny. And then as I was walking up, Ben, the fastest I've ever seen him ran, just right past me. And it was so funny.
This rampage of like cows came at us, and the road that we were going down
It's all
was, like,
because of Ben too.
really small,
but
muddy path.
yeah, it's Ben.
got shaky hands, man.
It's all because Ben and too because yo, there's cows over there, and then he shined the flashlight, and I was like, yeah, they're like there, look, and then he shined the flashlight right
No, you
into
never
their
said
eyes.
cows. I never heard you
Yes,
say
I
that
did.
cows.
I said that so many times, and then you just shined it directly at them.
Manny.
And then I was like, yo, by the way, they do get scared pretty easy from the flashlight, so aim it forward.
Yeah.
And then
No, you never. You said this afterwards.
no, I said that
You fully
before,
said this afterwards.
and then after I was like, yeah, that's what I said to aim it forward. Just keep aiming it forward. And,
Anyway, that
And
was
yeah,
pretty funny.
pretty much,
and then we saw the dead
it was
deer.
down like a dark path.
Dead
And
deer.
the
I don't
trees
remember seeing a dead
Yeah,
deer.
but the dead
darkened
deer.
over, so you couldn't see anything. It was like pitch black, maybe 5 minutes in front of
Yeah.
us, and this galloping was like it sounded like it was right next to us. And
It was.
I kid you not, Luke and Ben literally started screaming. Luke started screaming because he thought cows were on the path that we were walking, not the field
Yeah,
right
but
next to it.
I
and
was
the
actually
roads
shitting
over.
myself.
Ben thought
there's
it was
like
a
20 of
literal
them too.
demon.
He did.
Yeah,
he
I
gen-
thought it was
terrifying.
he
nice.
genuinely thought it was a
Those things
demon.
turned round at light speed and bolted back
yeah,
at just insane speeds. I just stood there because I
Yeah.
knew they
Weird,
were
because I don't
cows.
have.
Yeah,
I don't believe
'cause
in
you're a
them, I
little
just don't fear
idiot.
them, so I'm like,
Because you're a little idiot. So you stayed there while
Anyway.
cows were charging us down.
I
So
knew
it
they
was-
were going to be in the field though, so I was like,
And-
it's chilling. I'm safe.
They literally stepped. They literally stepped over that fence on day 3 when we come back. They literally stepped over it. Do you not remember that?
Yeah, I know, but I'm a cow whisperer in it. They would have stopped me.
So after that incident,
gonna
we
die.
then decided. We then decided to all group up, and we became a boy band. We were walking like a boy band. With I think
And
it
then
Ben,
there was a
I think Ben had the
xenomorph
flashlight at
incident.
the helm,
There was a
Yeah, we
I
just
was
xenomorph
so
walked.
incident.
scared.
and it was actually quite nice. Like
It
we had the
was.
moon; it was shining our path. It was really nice. Then as we were walking,
And
Ben turned to me. He's like, "Oh man, Luke, I've been jumping down the rabbit hole of like skinwalkers and stuff, and like skin stealers." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So I slowly looked at him, just
And no, it's the fact that I didn't realise you was starting to smile. I turned around, shone the flashlight in your face. You were like, it was so scary.
It was so
and the
funny.
sh-
Honestly, that was so funny.
I punched him and ran off. I
He
went,
slapped me in the face, and he just ran. He did not care about anything else. He just ran for his life into the darkness. It was brilliant.
And that was a brilliant walk back as well. Because me and the two Lukes, we were kind of chilling. We were just all having fun and like mucking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Ben. Because Ben was like Ben was
He
the
was
only one that was kind
terrified.
of terrified of demons and stuff. So we were just trying to scare him. And then we saw a the full moon now. Well, it's nearly a full moon. We started to
Yeah.
take photos of it and whatever. And we just
Yeah.
went on a giant rabbit hole of zombies and whatever, and what would be the worst zombies.
Oh yeah.
And just
No,
scaring them.
that was
it
on
was
day
funny.
3, when we were waiting
On
to be
day 3,
picked
Was
by
up.
the
it?
way.
Oh,
Yeah, that was when we
yeah.
were waiting to be picked up.
Anyway, we got back to camp. We chilled out. We got all our lights out. We made quite a nice camp. Luke, you put up your cool camera thing.
Which didn't end
To,
up doing,
take
because
pictures
you
of the
guys were
night
like,
sky.
oh, nah, we should go to bed. So
I
I ended
mean,
up
I was
packing it
tired
away
as hell.
like 5 minutes after, because you all just left me there. So I was like, yeah, I can't be
We're
arsed.
tired, man. We're tired.
I was like, oi, at least help me pack it away.
I wasn't tired. I just couldn't be asked to help you.
Yeah, because you're a little
Oh,
twat.
Anyway, so we took the pictures. We had s'mores, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
had
had
Did we?
scavenged.
Single small.
I don't think I did. I think I just went to
Yeah, we
bed.
scavenged our last marshmallows and biscuits, and then we just went to sleep. It was very. I'm not gonna lie, that was the comfiest I've ever been in my life trying to go to sleep. I slept like that.
I didn't get to sleep until
I was
3
awake
a.m.
4 hours.
again.
Nah, bro, I was.
I actually slept in until 10 a.m. that time.
Because you guys
Yeah,
had to
on
wake me
that
up.
day.
You guys had to wake me up in the morning, bro.
Yeah,
woke
I was
up
awake at 6.
at
Everyone was
6.
like, "Oh, we wanna go sleeping until 10." And when I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. So
Oh, I
we
did ask you.
I was just sat down. I did a bit of fishing. I was like cleaning up a little, and then everyone started. And then
You
I
did
came
a bit
back
of
from a little
fishing?
fishing trip. I saw Rowan awake, and then we decided to wake everyone else up.
When did you go fishing?
Like, I don't know, like 8 in the morning.
You didn't use any of my stuff, did you?
No,
Yeah, that's pretty cozy. That's
apart
quite
from the
nice.
reel, obviously, because I don't have my own reel.
That's quite nice.
They all came in one piece.
I remember he was watching Sea of Thieves as well in the tent while I was sleeping.
Oh yeah, I was watching
because I wanted
Sea
to
of
sleep
Thieves
until 10.
YouTubers.
Yeah. No, I fell
And,
asleep immediately because I was actually sleeping in my own tent the second night, and it was so comfortable. I fell asleep. That was the quickest I've ever fallen asleep in my damn life. And yeah, it was beautiful. It was very nice. It was very nice.
But yeah. And then after that, when we were all awake and we had our morning tea, which was horrible for some reason, I don't know why it was, but it was. Me and Ben, we went and we took the rubbish away. So we had all that trek all the way up to the Sutton Courtney, because we thought we had to go deep into Sutton Courtney to find a biffa bin or something. Luckily, the yacht club had their bins out at the entrance, so we just put them there, put it in there. That was chilling. We met Simon on the way back. Had a little convo. Can't remember about what. He commented on my fez because I just had a fez on because it was funny. And then
my
we
fez
went
on.
all the way back down, and we come back, and we just see Luke and other Luke in Mortal Kombat fighting each other in a sword fight with
No,
giant
they were out of
clubs
combat
and
at this
sticks.
point, but they were.
Were they out in combat?
You're remembering it wrong, Rowan.
Am
We
I?
didn't see them because they were hiding really poorly.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
And after they came out, they were like.
Oh, I think I might be remembering when you fought Luke. That's might be what I'm remembering. But yeah,
Probably,
we came back and we all started having sword fights. I went undefeated because I was just epic like that. And then watch one.
The only reason
I was rapid.
you defeated me is because they at the start had a stupid rule that if you get hit, you lose a limb. But then you can't use your full ability, which I feel like would be more fun if you just use most amount of ability just to hit your chest. And Luke above me, he didn't get this notion and whacked my hand so many yards. I've got a scar on my knuckle now, where he's whacked me.
And yeah, we did that. Fought a bunch of times. Luke got really upset because I beat him, and he was really annoyed that I beat him, and he was sad for the rest of the trip.
Oh yeah, he went in fully strop, didn't he?
Yeah,
He went in strop mode.
I beat him. That was funny. And then, because I
was
had
hilarious.
full weapon and skill, I had the what I called it, the shaft of wisdom, my sword, and it was amazing. And then I remember when Ben fought Luke, and you had like this giant, heavy wooden club, and you were swinging it around at light speed. Like if you'd hit him, he would have died, and it was terrifying.
I know, and I had to block, and I kept looking over to you two, like, lads, I don't trust him with this. And then, like, I don't know, like the 5th time I looked over, you two like hid behind a tree because you thought he was gonna swing so hard it was gonna like snap in half and hit you two.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny though. And then after that, we pretty much finished. We started packing away. So Luke and other Luke, they packed their tents away, and I was kind of
We just
chilling.
kind of cleaned up and then went home.
Yeah, we cleaned up, sat about, talked for a bit. Then it was time for me and Ben, since he'd cleaned out his stuff out of our tent and packed it away, for us to pack away our tent that he didn't help me with at all. So I literally sat there.
That was funny, and I
took down the entire tent, and he was just annoying me the entire time.
I was like, hurry up, come on.
And I was
Taking
packing
your
away
time.
at the time. Oh, that was so annoying. I finally managed to do it, and then as a reward, I didn't have to take back the tent. He took it back, so that was chilling.
You know when I came back with like the most amount of weight that everyone, I literally carried about half of the entire weight, right?
Yeah.
This arm here, it went purple. Frankly, I think I was abused on that trip.
We can see you, Luke, but I can't hear you.
You guys went to town.
Right, there we go.
You guys went to town, didn't you? On the third day?
We went on that bin trip that we discussed. Yeah, so we went.
Yeah, we didn't actually go into town. So the yacht club.
Oh yeah.
That was they had their bins out because like Wednesday bin day. Well, Thursday bin day, but you get your bins out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Cool. No, so me and Luke, just me and Luke, we were left to our own devices. So we were just chilling out. And then I had the idea, let's have a sword fight.
Oh yeah, tell it from your perspective, because me and Ben have told ours.
So it was good fun. So we spent a good 10 minutes looking for cool sticks. And we were like, okay, are you ready? It was just sword fight. Sword fighting is so tiring. It was a good laugh. Luke is very good at sword fighting. I
beat him when he went in a strop. I'm just going to say that again because it amuses me.
He annihilated me.
Because all he did is because I feel like he'd be trashing an actual one because they were sticks. We basically use them as lightsabers. So they weren't directional. So he just whacked you in the knuckles until you can't use your hand anymore because it would be so much in pain. And then
yeah,
he did a different strategy against me. He hit my hands a few times, but then he just constantly lunged me like that. Actually, that did look a bit mad.
I lunged a ton of times when I had the tiny stick. Remember that?
Yeah, he had a little dagger. But I managed at one point, because his stick had like a little nodule coming out of it where I could like stick mine into it and twist it out of its hands. So I went in for the smoothest play in history. He lunged, I went to the side, I then put the stick in the shaft, I like twisted it a bit, and then whacked him just underneath the armpit and the chest and got him. And then he went in a strop because I beat him. And I was undefeated with the shaft of wisdom.
I was so proud of you. You did so well.
It was fresh.
They were good sword fights. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. How about it, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've talked
drank all
about
of Ronald's water as well. Was he was fighting?
Oh yeah, he also. Oh yeah. But as I went on a trek to go to the pub, which isn't that long. It's about a 5-minute walk, maybe. No, less than that.
It's still a bit of a trek though.
Yeah, a bit of a trek. It's annoying to go and get it. So I went there, got some water, went back. Then it was my turn to sword fight. So I had a sip of it, like one gulp.
A single sip.
I sword fought. I sweated myself so hard. I literally I fought Luke. I then fought other Luke. I fought Luke, Ben, then the other Luke. And by the time at the end, all of my water was gone because Ben had drank it all.
Bayonetta drank
I
all
was
of
just
it.
like,
No.
so after I had my
I would never.
undefeated streak of 3, I go back to have my champion prize of water, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sad times, man. Sad times.
Yeah,
But yeah, no.
indeed.
How was your trip home, Ben?
It was alright. Why?
Jordan? Because ours, I'm not gonna lie, Rowan. Ours was pretty damn awkward.
Yo, yeah, hard.
Really,
hard
ours was
guys
really
always
fun.
awkward.
Me, Luke, and my stepdad. We were just chatting away the entire time.
Yeah, it was silence.
It was.
There was silence for awkward silence.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because at some point there was also a hate truck which decided to
Bro,
go
the
in front
amount
of
of
us.
hate that went in my face.
There's so much hate on
my
us.
God. It was so bad, and it just kept on going in my eyes. I couldn't do anything about it. Oh,
Thing is,
man.
I was super damn tired, to be honest, because I'd been camping for 5 days since then. So, you know,
There was times where me and Luke just didn't talk. But that's because everyone didn't talk and we were just tired. But it wasn't like an awkward silence.
Yeah, ours we just didn't talk.
no, because your mum tried talking to me sometimes, and I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Well, like Elvis, like,
A little bit. She was like, "Oh, is that your tent?" I was like, "Yep." That's the only thing she said to me. But it was a good laugh. We got home. I thought I would fall asleep instantly. No, I fell asleep at like 1 in the morning. I didn't get to sleep at all that night.
same. We should have gotten on a call.
We should. I mean, I was so tired though. Like I was too tired to sleep.
Oh, I know that feeling. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was a good camping trip. Again, we learned a lot.
I didn't.
We learned that we should not go in the wilderness ever again. We will die.
Yeah.
The zombie. If we ever have a zombie apocalypse, we are fucked. We're never. Zombie apocalypse. We're screwed. We're all going to die. We're so bad at surviving. But at least we had Steve. Steve was a man. I never met Steve, but I trusted he was a good guy.
And then we went home.